Hi everyone, it's Aaron and Luke here from the HighCohesion team. Today we're going to show you how easy it is to integrate your Shopify store to the Descartes Peoplevox WMS warehouse management system using HighCohesion. What we're going to show you specifically today is a new order being created in Shopify, that order being sent through the HighCohesion integration platform out to Peoplevox, that shipment then being created in the Peoplevox WMS system, and a fulfillment notification being sent back from Peoplevox through the HighCohesion platform back to Shopify. So a very typical Shopify Peoplevox stream, basically a new customer, any customer placing an order, that order being received by the warehouse, picked, packed, collected by your logistics company, and then a notification being sent back to the customer that their order and then the product's on the way. Luke's going to run us through the flow in the HighCohesion and the Peoplevox system now, starting off with an order being placed in Shopify. Over to you, Luke.
Thanks, Aaron. So on my screen now, you can see an order that I've just placed in the back office admin of Shopify to simulate a customer placing an order, ready to get sent from Shopify down through into Peoplevox. Going through into the HighCohesion platform, I have a stream configured here, which is Shopify to Peoplevox orders. Running through this stream quickly, we have a source of GraphQL get orders, a transformation, which is a publicly available transformation for Shopify to Peoplevox orders, and the destination of post-sales orders to Peoplevox. The stream is active and ready to go. So once I'm on the stream, I can manually trigger this, which normally you would have this set up to be on a schedule or a webhook, but for the purposes of demo, I'm going to select manual trigger, and I'm going to run that action. And that's going to tell the HighCohesion system to go fetch that order from Shopify and post that over to Peoplevox. This then creates the job for fetching that data out of Shopify, which you can see is currently processing. And when you click into the job, you can find more information about how that job's going, including any logs specific to that job. We can see that this has been finished here now. Each job will create the event, and the event is the order itself, so the piece of data that is moving from one platform to another. So we can see 4969 is our order that was just placed on Shopify, and this has a status of OK. So when we come through into the Peoplevox system and give the page a refresh, we can see that that order has now appeared in Peoplevox. The next thing I'm going to do is create an action in Peoplevox so that this order can be dispatched using the web UI here. So I'm going to select that newly created order, and that's created the action, which is going to allow me to go onto the Android app and dispatch that order. So I'm simulating kind of what would be going on in your warehouse now. Of your pickers would be going through and scanning that order and sending it through. So that is that order picked now. So I can go through back into the Peoplevox web UI, I can go to dispatch, and I can dispatch this order. So here is the item that I just picked via the app. Add some tracking information, and that's completed the dispatch process out of Peoplevox. So in the background, Peoplevox is now going to send its webhook through to the HighCohesion platform through the stream that we created earlier, and that's going to send that information through HighCohesion and back up to Shopify. The stream that we have created earlier is back in the control panel here. Peoplevox to Shopify shipments. So we can see here that we have the source of receiving the dispatch package dispatched, another publicly available transformation for shipments, the destination to post the shipments to Shopify, and this is the web event URLs for passing that webhook information to. I'm just going to open the jobs and events page. And at this point in time, it's waiting on the Peoplevox system to send us that information. So you can see here, the job hasn't been created for sending that information to us yet. So as we can see here, we've received the information from Peoplevox, and we're just in the process of sending that information over to Shopify. That job's been finished now. So if we come back into Shopify and give this page a refresh, we can see that that order has been fulfilled with the tracking information that we saw earlier.